Alright, today we have a new fig. This is a fig that I don't believe I've tried. I may have had one at the end of last year, but it didn't ripen properly, or it may have ripened in real cold weather. I can't quite remember. But for me, this is a new fig for summer ripeness called Angelos Dark. Got this from Vito on the Figs for Fun forum. It's his brother's favorite fig, hence it's named Angelos Dark. So if you look under here, you can see there's a couple of figs that are ripening. I think I'm going to leave the one, but this one's definitely ready to be picked. Go ahead and grab that, came right off. And you can see the organza bags have become pretty much a necessity right now. Between the ants, the wasps, the birds, there's just all sorts of things trying to eat this thing. So let's go over to the table and see what we got. Alright, so here is the Angelos Dark. You can see here is the leaf pattern. It's primarily got the three lobes, with the center lobe being, I don't remember what they call it, but it's got a little bit of shape to it as opposed to flat. No real cankles on any of the leaves. It's almost trilobed, a little bit of bottom to it. Pretty familiar leaf. Nothing really stand out about it. I thought this fig would be similar to Heart of Chicago, but it's definitely got a different leaf pattern than Heart of Chicago. So the figs are actually pretty large on it. Let's go ahead and take it out. Okay, that looks spectacular. You can see the cracking going on in the skin. It's always a good sign. It's definitely soft. It actually could have used maybe a little bit more time. The eye is indeed closed. Not really too worried about insects on this one. Has a similar color tone to Heart of Chicago, that brown and black, although it definitely has different leaf shape. So I don't believe it's Heart of Chicago. It may be a distant relative, but definitely a different fig from anything else I've got so far. Let's go ahead and put this down here. Maybe I can get a quick picture. Alright, now we can go ahead and cut this guy open and let's see what we've got. Alright. Very nice looking fig. Inside looks a lot like Heart of Chicago. Maybe a little bit lighter tone to the pulp, but you know, very similar. Let's see if I can get a quick picture of the pulp here. Looks like a good fig. Put down here so you can see the leaves with the two halves of the fruit. And never know which side to eat first. Both of them look pretty darn good though, so let's go ahead and try this guy. That is delicious. It tastes like a mild Heart of Chicago. Not quite as strong, but it has a very similar flavor profile, but it's a much bigger fig. The one complaint I always have about Heart of Chicago is the fig is kind of small on it. So this is actually very, very good. Anyway, this is Angelos Dark, and this is PA Figs. Enjoy.